should hit go. Oh, shit. Hi, guys. Captain Foley back with you for another Orville first reaction review and discussion and hangout. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for episode 8 of season 3 called Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue. And good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. Orville's been renewed for a 4th season. Yeah, buddy. You know that's exciting. You know it is. So, let's see. Who's here? Holy Gabriel. Sebastian, Claude, Terrence. Let's see. Terrence says, Lori loaded. I was a part of that discussion you had with Venom Geek Media. Could you do something like that again? I don't even know what that's talking about. Claude says, another great episode of Orville. This season is a real gift, and the actress that plays Topa is also a gift. Casey Stewart is here. How's it going? Terrence says, here's a question for you, Lord Reloaded. Will I see you at Octagon? I don't know who Lori Reloaded or Lord Reloaded is. Maybe it's Lore Reloaded. However, I don't see him in the chat, so the event I'm asking you about will be attended. You will be attending is called Octagon. It's in Washington, D.C. It starts on July the 30th. Okay, I have no clue what is happening right now. I will have a drink for every super chat. I will drink for every super chat this evening. Olivia throws in $5. Well, in 2 weeks, I won't be a truck driver anymore, trading freight cargo for human cargo, and that is beyond terrifying. So thank you for the scary story. I should have done this live out by the fire. It's a beautiful night tonight, beautiful night, and you know, considered for half a second doing a campfire live, but didn't have anything really set up or prepared for that, so I just like, whatever. I'll go back in the house and just do a live from in here. So, alas, here we are. Eric Martin should be happy. The light behind me is back and active, and you know, I know it was a sticky point for him, but it's been resolved. So, BJ Turon throws in one. Oh, I gotta have a drink for Olivia's. And BJ's $1. Thank you so much. And today I have vodka sour grape, 7% alcohol. Black Fly. Yes, more Orville is a good thing. So, anyway, I am pug free right now. The pug is still outside with Sylvia. So, we'll see what happens when they return into the domicile. Mark Lawrence, $5. Have a drink, Captain. Yet another great episode by Seth and his amazing team of writers and actors and crew. Yes, great episode. And an hour and 25 minutes long, too. And Keldon, or is it Keldon? Clyden is back. Clyden, whatever the fuck his name is. He's back, and I don't hate him now anymore. So that's good. Really thought Kelly and Bordas were gonna like hook up for a half minute there. This episode had a vibe of like a Worf and Jadzia kind of vibe going on, especially when they were like repairing the ligament in her shoulder. Felt very much like a Clyden, that's his name. Thank you. Felt very much like a Jadzia and Worf kind of deal. So I don't know. I think they kind of hinted at it for a half second there, and I don't know if they'll go through with anything like that. They could become like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say threesome. Anyway, I'll just be quiet now. Mr. Captain says it wasn't his favorite episode, but still good. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was my favorite either. It's a weird episode actually because it's really good, and there's no real action set pieces, nothing like that. But we got Dolly Parton. Haven't seen Dolly in a long time. My mom and dad used to love Dolly Parton, and you know, watch a lot of movies that she was in and stuff like that. So it's nice to see her back. Gotta say, that was a nice little surprise. RG Merkel throws in $5. This drink of Guinness is for you. Also, this episode of the Orville made me feel Bortus's rage as a father myself. Yeah, that one-eyed bastard. Screw your one eye. Ryan K. Was nice to see Mauchlin's face some consequences for a change. Yep, that's why I couldn't be a politician, because I'd do exactly what Gordon did. I'd be like, you know, you gotta call them out on their bullshit. These guys are assholes. I would do the same thing. As a politician, I'd just be like, seriously, shut the fuck up. And this is how it's gonna go down. You don't like it? I don't fucking give a shit. So I should never get into politics, or maybe I should, I don't know, because I wouldn't take guff like that. No, sir. No, sir. Ryan K. was nice. Oh, read that one. Never mind. Joseph says, with Charlie and Clyden as good characters, who are we going to hate now? The Kalons. But even they're like, you feel bad for them after the last episode, so it's like, eh. Jake Gearhart said, it took me a minute to realize that Dolly Parton was a deep fake. It was pretty convincing. I thought the pacing was a bit off this episode, but the story overall was great. What do you mean Dolly Parton was a deep fake? It said special guest star Dolly Parton. I'm confused. Did the deepfaker to look younger? Maybe? I don't know. Terrence says the Orioles and Yankees are still playing baseball right now, and the Orioles just hit a home run. Let's go, Baltimore. Yay, sports teams. Sports ball. Woohoo. Hopefully they get a slam dunk and maybe a touchdown. That would be awesome. Maybe, and I hope they don't get offsides. That'd be awful. RG Merkel, seeing Clyden turn his behavior and beliefs around was awesome. Yes, it was. Ryan K, I'm all for working together, but at some point, something's gotta give. They de-aged her. Yeah, that's fine. Olivia Julius puts in $5. Applied for my passport. That's why I might be coming to Canada near you. Ooh. Scary. That's even scarier than the first super chat. Olivia's just bringing it. Jake, de-age, I meant, sorry. Yeah, it wasn't her normally. Mark Lawrence, woo, they made a score point. Sweet. RG Merkel, they did a great job with her de-aging. Yes, they did. I thought, well, she looks fucking great for her age, goddamn. But yeah, if it's de-aged, that makes perfect sense. And it's a good way to use that technology, so congrats to them. Kudos and all that jazz. So, yeah. Gotta say, I like the lightning bugs, or the fuck were they called? Luminites, Luminites. They were cool. We got a lot of fireflies in our backyard. There was a lot flying around tonight. But they like blink on and off, and it's like pathetic. Pathetic. Ladybugs, you got to step up your game, my friends. Olivia Julia throws in $5. Bought a piggy trap. Precious will fit as a carry-on. A piggy trap? Well, she's not a pig, so. But she's here now. Hi. Yeah, how you doing? It's good to see you. Do you want to come up here? Want to come see me? She said, no, not in that chair. I don't want to. Okay, well. Bruce Boxleitner was back. Yes, he was, as the president of the union. So, good to see him. Pumpkin Spice. One interesting aspect of this episode, kicking out a Union Federation member and world. Yeah, well, fuck the Mocklins. Like, seriously. Bunch of dicks. So, they deserve it. I love that Bortus and Clyden, they were, like, you know, gave up their citizenship. That was cool. Yeah, be interesting to see what happens with the Kalons now, though. So, I'm excited. There was a lot in this episode, but nothing. It's a really weird episode. How did the Mocklin guys know that she was now working for the Resistance or the underground movement? Made no goddamn sense. It would be like kicking out the Andorians. Yep. R.G. Merkel. When Bortus and Kelly brought in Topa to the council and he confronted the Mocklin delegation, I started to tear up a bit. Yeah, there was a few moments of that in this episode, and it was just such a well put together episode. Terrence Childs, do you watch The Boys? Yeah, I've seen almost all of it. Why? Y'all are very nosy. Wondering what I watch. BJ says, Dolly looked like Dolly. She did. She did indeed. I don't even know what Dolly Parton looks like these days, so I was just like, wow, she's got a lot of work done, or she looks really good for her age. So, Captain Casey Stewart. Pretty bad that it took Clyden almost losing his daughter to see the light. Yeah, but people are like that. People are blinded by their beliefs, and, you know. So, I thought it was fucking great the way that played out. BJ says, well, why, hello, Dolly. Hey, look, there's Dolly. Pumpkin Spice, yeah, it was seconds after she joined the Resistance. They kidnapped her. Deleted scene with them planting a listening tag on Topa. It would have been better if the blue luminite was actually, when she got it in her hands, turned out to be like a little electronic device that was listening in. That would have been better to explain that, because other than that, it didn't make any sense. So Jadok is here. Howdy, my friend. How are you? I am well. Damien G. Listening device was the blue luminite, I think. I don't think so. But if that was what they were going for, they did not pull it off. It was in no way hinted at that was what happened. Thought Clyden was behind her abduction. I never once thought that, but now looking back at it, yeah, I can see why you might think that. And BJ says, sorry, quoting lyrics from Hello, Dolly, the Broadway musical. Jadok says, Clyden can eat some, yeah. Why? Clyden's awesome. He's back now. And you're spelling his name wrong. It's spelled with a K, not a C. Maybe you haven't seen this episode yet, but Clyden comes back, and I don't hate the guy anymore, so it's got that going for it. And to be able to redeem a character like that is pretty awesome, so yeah, kudos to them. That was really well played. Good job. Keep it up. Do more. I'm just kidding. Orville's been hitting out of the park. And as we found out, they're renewed for season 4 now. So that is awesome. But yeah, I think there's shit going on between Kelly and Bortus. That's going to be a thing. Be interesting to see how where that goes. Max says, I wonder if Commander Samuel also watched this season 3. Yes, he did. Yeah, I don't think he's watched this episode, and I don't think he'll get around till later next week. But yes, he's been watching. Damien G, too many coincidences. It led them to the Mocklin as well. Yeah, but it was never said, nor indicated, nor shown that it was a listening device or an artificial luminite. So you're grasping at straws at that point. Sorry. It makes sense when you line it up in your head, but if that was the case, if that's what they intended, they did a very piss poor job of showing that, unfortunately. So I'm going to just say, no, it was just a coincidence. And if they had a listening device near her to find out that What's-Her-Nuts asked Topa to join the thing, Topa also told her the name of the guy and the frequency, which they would have heard, which they wouldn't have had to abduct her in the first place. So there's some problems with that whole theory. And it looks like he was actually happy to have Kelly join them for dinner. Yes, it did. Pumpkin Spice also thought Gordon was going to save them from the Octa-class fighters in the Union fighter craft in the canyon during the shuttle chase. Well, that didn't happen, so screw you. But what did happen in that shuttle chase was, I'm going to hit the brakes, he'll fly right by. They pulled the Maverick maneuver, and then have the shoot by. Yeah, they hit the brakes, and it's actually called a Cobra Head. That's the name of the move. But yeah, loved that. I wish they would have said, hit the brakes, they'll fly right by. That'd be great. Jadok says, I got my scores back for my second assignment. I'm in the top 10% of my class. Awesome. We'll see. I think they did a great job. We are talking about it, and that's what they want. In true. I was going to say indeed, or that's true, but it turned into in true. A new Foleyism for you all to enjoy. Chuck A, any news on Star Trek at Comic-Con yet, or is that tomorrow, Captain? It's tomorrow, as far as I know. Total Top Gun, LOL. Casey Stewart, Maverick, Cobra move, yes. Dark Lord, good episode, I nearly cried. I know, right? Me too. And I never cry, I never get emotional. Although, I find the older I'm getting, the more emotional I get. So... not cool. Yes, Damien, I'm aware the title was Midnight Blue. I get it. They never connected the dots in this story, therefore it's ambiguous as to whether that's what they intended. So until I get some deleted scene or something, I don't care. I was wondering what the title Midnight Blue fucking meant. So that's a nice little hint, nice little indication, sure. But if that's all we have to go on, that is lame at best. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I was laughing pretty hard when Topa was hitting on Gordon and he was just oblivious while everyone else caught on in seconds. Yeah. Oh, there you go, Sherlock. Jadok Productions, so what you're all saying is I can inspect a Class 10 force field. I mean, sure. Damien, the dots are all there. They are, but they never supplied us with a pencil or any kind of writing implement to connect them. So the storytellers or the writers didn't do their job, or the editors didn't do it. Somebody didn't do their fucking job because it did not come across. It makes sense, 100%, but it's just speculation at this point. Olivia Julius, $5. Any news on when we can expect a Trekyards episode on new fertilizers in the Lower Decks promo? No. Haven't seen fertilizers. So there. Maybe the lava stoners wear lava blue. I say what? Chuck A. I noticed that Brian and Braga was the co-writer of this episode. Big TNG feel. Yes, I noticed that as well. Yay! JB, I'm attempting to establish a subspace link between my phone and the TV. Want to watch you in 65-inch. Just come to my bedroom, baby. I have to downscale it then, because it's an 80-inch. Too far? I don't know. Dark Lord. I like the way the union stuck to their principles, even though they were going to lose a union member. Yes, absolutely. That's why I said I couldn't be in politics. I would have just told the Mothmans to go fuck themselves, like right away. We're not gonna make any fucking. We're not gonna do any of that shit. We're not gonna make any, compromises. We're not gonna do that shit. We're just gonna fuck you guys. You're a bunch of assholes. Fuck you. I just want to see an episode where Ed and his family and his child form a family. I know I'm a softie, but I want to see. I don't give a fucking shit about his kid. His kid can fucking never show up again, and I wouldn't give a shit. I don't care. I think that's a stupid story point, but it's going to be a heartstring fucking moment later. I think it's dumb, and I don't care. So I disagree with you on that one, but I can understand why you might want to see it. I just personally don't want to. Don't care. Olivia puts in $5. Any news on when we can see you drink your next drink? I'm forecasting will be in the next few seconds. Probably in the next 10 minutes, whenever somebody super chats next. Jonathan Bell, careful, JB. Stewart has a giant head in 65-inch close-ups. David C. They didn't de-age Dolly. That was her actual look. There are plenty of stills online from that episode that proves it was simply her as she really looks. Well, with a lot of makeup, but yes. I didn't think she was de-aged. So that talk at the beginning of a deep fake, I was like, what the fuck? It was not even Dolly? What the fuck? Jeddick says, that's your opinion. I respect that, but I want to see it. I know. That's why I said I can understand why you'd want to see it. I just don't care. I personally don't want to see it. So I think it ruins the character of Ed Mercer. But hey. Whatever. Captain Casey Stewart, I wonder if Gordon was reprimanded for speaking out. Probably not. He's like, I'm probably going to get court-martialed for this, but blah, blah, blah. And then all the admirals are like, I fucking agree with everything you said, and we would have said it ourselves, but we couldn't, so thank you. All that being said, you're grounded. We're going to make sure you're confined to your quarters for a week. Olivia May Julius, $2. Drink, 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 drink. Okay. I owe you one for the $5 drink. It wasn't in the next few seconds, though. Your prediction was entirely wrong. That's the $5 one. And there's the $2 one. BJ says, Dolly always has a lot of makeup. She's like Queen Elizabeth I in the 1500s. Indeed. It was great seeing Dolly. Like I said, I grew up, my parents were a big fan of Dolly Parton. My dad, for particular reason, my mom just liked the music. And, movies like The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas and, other ones that she was in, which I can't recall any titles offhand. But, yeah, So it was great actually seeing her and hearing her that song that she played on the guitar was fantastic. And listening to "Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living." Yeah, oh my. Shut up. Yeah, okay. I think if Gordon was confined to his quarters for a week, he'd be getting pissed drunk. Probably. Peter Lacaco, $10. Going to do some hair stuff done in London in a few weeks. I'll leave a case of Sleeman's Clear at the door. Going to do some hair stuff down in London in a few weeks. I'll leave a case of Sleeman's Clear at the Sleeman's Clear? They have clear Sleeman's now? Like clear water? Peter. In a few weeks. It depends. I'm going to be away for about 6 days in August for my me and Sylvia's anniversary. We're going to Toronto, possibly Niagara Falls, and to Cleveland probably. So I'm going to be away for a few days. But if you want to DM me and maybe we can see when you're coming, maybe you can meet up or arrange to meet or something, let me know. But Sleeman's is always welcome here. I love Sleeman's. Jim's Landscape, LLC #1. Commodore Boone says, hello. Hello. Jim's Landscape, LLC #1. Commodore Boone. Good to see you, man. JB, subspace link has been established, Captain. May I have visual confirmation of a close-up? Of what? Because this could go really bad for you. But if you want a close-up, it's like, what, my eye? How big is that? Is that good? This always scares Eric Martin because he's got like a huge 80-inch TV. So every time I get close to the screen, can you tell if I have cataracts? What's that in the corner? Casey Stewart, I'm 29 and like country, classic country, so I was very happy to see Dolly Parton. Jadek says, well, my birthday is on the 9th of August, so if you could have a few drinks on my behalf, that'd be awesome. Happy birthday. My son's birthday is on August 10th. My oldest son, Thomas. So, JB, please provide retina for identification, Captain. Identify for retina scan. Kirk, Admiral James T. Security scan approved. Olivia, $5. Captain Foley, close up and personal. Indeed. Shit, Olivia's not gonna be drunk. Trying to think of anything else to talk about with this episode. There's a lot there, yet there wasn't a lot there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Isaac was minimal. Charlie was minimal. Lamar was minimal. Yaphet was minimal. Disgusting, I know, but it's Friday night. I don't care. Love the council chamber. I love that. That was a really well done scene. Damn, those sexy eyes. I know. Joshua 11345 puts in $10. Hello, Captain. Sent a like. Love your Orville videos. Another killer episode and can't wait to see what's next. Hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. And yes, waiting for what's next. And season 4 of the Orville has been announced. So, hell yeah. All of that is worth a drink. This shit is really good. Black Fly vodka sour grape. I had a fuzzy peach one the other day. There's also a berry one down in the fridge right now. I've got 2 cans of Crown Royal and cola. So I'm pretty good for now with the drinks, but this one's really good. Matt Boardman, I'm here. Feeling like butter scraped over too much bread, but I'm here. Oh, Matt. You don't have to be here, dude, if you're busy. I appreciate it, but... Damien G. We should talk about the blue luminite. Laughing my ass off. Couldn't resist. Just take a drink. You think if they're going to have a fucking listening tracking device thing, that they wouldn't make it blue, because it's the rare one. People will notice it. Just make it one of the fucking red ones. Just take a drink. Ooh, you didn't even pay for a super chat. But you know what? You've given me a goddamn headache with the whole... It was clearly a device. You could tell. If you zoom in, you can see it's got little tiny rivets. There was a screen on the Mauchland shuttle which showed the luminite. Don't know why they didn't just get the fucking information from overhearing the conversation that fucking made Topa part of the fucking Resistance Underground thing anyway. Because that included the name of the contact and the frequency they were looking for. So why bother kidnapping the kid? That's the fucking major plot hole in your plan. But I'll take a drink. Drinky. Matt says, oh no, I wanted to be here. Oh no, I want to be here. I don't find it to be an obligation at all. It's just been a crazy work week, starting on a new Netflix film. Well, that's awesome. Harrison Wells, I got another YouTuber on to watching the Orville, and he loves it. Don't know how you could not love it. It's amazing. JB says, I cried this episode. I also cried when Isaac and Claire were dancing. That scene didn't make me cry. It's just... I'll take many drinks and realize Topa was way too mature for Gordon. Olivia Julius, $5. Last super chat. Take a big drink for me. Chug, 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 chug. Thank you, Olivia. Peter Lukaku, $5. Yeah, Sleeman Clear is the Bud Light version of Sleeman Delicious. Have not tried that yet. That one went down the wrong hole. Whew. The Cynical Optimist is here. This is easily the best sci-fi show on TV now. Season 3 quality-wise is on par with Season 3 of TNG for me. I'd say it's on par with, like... Is it Season 5 of TNG? No, Season 4 is, like, the best season. Season 4 or 5, I can't remember now. One season is just, like, bang, 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 firing on all cylinders every episode. Not 3. 3 is where it started to get good. There was still a few stumbles in Season 3, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. We just reviewed that shit. I fucking don't remember. Moving on. Laughable Larry just got here. Hope you liked the episode. I did. Hope you liked it as well. Man from Planet X. Dolly was great. I'm biased because she's a local treasure here in Tennessee. Have you gone to Dollywood? Or Dollyland or whatever it was? Is... She seems like a genuinely nice person. I would like to meet her sometime. Olivia says, we all know what is in the can. It's just water anyways. I opened it here. And if you look, you can see that it's fucking peach or grape. See? It's grape. It's grape. Get out the analyzers, analyze that shit. It's got alcohol in it. It's carbonated. This front camera won't focus, unfortunately. Don't accuse me of cheating. I don't like that. Olivia throws another dollar. Matt Boardman, wait, they confirmed a season 4 of the Orville? Yep, that's the rumor. That's what I heard today from a few people. It was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, so. Harrison Wells, that went down the wrong hole. That's what she said. Now it's going up the wrong hole, and it's never the wrong hole in that case. So, the Cynical Optimist, also off topic, but it's official. I'm moving to Canada in January. My work permit will be, or was approved. I'll be coming there on January 9th. Oh, that's awesome. Where are you going to be working? Maybe you'll be near me. Maybe we could go to the bar, have a beer, have a pitcher of beer, have some chicken wings, hang out, have some garlic bread. Ooh, maybe some pasta. I don't know. Where are you going to be working? Let me know. Matt Boardman, I like this episode. Lots of great themes. It was great to see Dolly. Great score. And finally, they kicked those a-hole Mocklins in the balls. I couldn't have agreed with Gordon more in this episode. I know. I was talking about that earlier. I couldn't be a politician because I just say exactly what's on my mind. And it would be Gordon. I'd be like, fuck off. No, we're not compromising on that shit. You don't like it, get the fuck out. I really don't care anymore. I wouldn't pussyfoot around and, oh, I'm so sorry. We're not going to do that because we'll hurt your feelings. We need your help. Fuck off. Just do what's fucking right and don't be an asshole. Ooh, it's culturally wrong. I don't care. You know what? Fucking 50 of the members that are here all think you're a fucking idiot. So guess what? Chances are you're a fucking idiot. So shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, or get the fuck out. One or all of those would be acceptable to me at this point. Piss off. Yeah, I should get into politics. Misha. Hey, Misha, haven't seen you in for ages. Or forever. Haven't seen you in ages. Or forever. Wow. My brain is melted like butter today. And I know you haven't seen me ever. So, welcome back, Misha, with a $50 super chat. Take a drink. Mama. Thank you very much, Misha. It's a satisfying drink, my friend. Good to read you. Welcome back. RG Markel, Harrison Wells. Bruh, I'm taking a drink to your comment. LOL, well done. What did RJ Markel say? Oh, too mature for Gordon. Olivia says, only meant it in good fun. Sorry, Kat. No problem. I was just joking too. Don't worry. Don't worry. People have... Sorry. I wasn't trying to be an asshole. More than usual. But yeah, no, I knew you were joking. Don't worry. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. You're not Canadian. I'm going to be moving to Windsor, Ontario. Well, you're 2 hours away from me then, my friend. So, absolutely. I go through Windsor sometimes when I go over to the States, depending on where I'm going, so. Laughable Larry, this is my favorite show on at the moment. I would be very sad if it didn't come back. If Discovery can get renewed, this should too. Yes. Well, I think they've confirmed a season 4. So, JB, the sink sounds amazing, Cap. The sour blue raspberry G Fuel with vodka to make Romulan ale shots. Cap, you seem like the kind of guy who would be wearing sunglasses and doing political videos from that special angle, sitting in the driver's seat of your car, except for you it would be your Camaro. Yeah. Yep, I don't take shit from people. Well, unfortunately I do. I'm too nice and I'm Canadian and too self-conscious a lot of times. So yeah, a lot of times I do take shit from people and I had a hard time saying no. But if I'm in a bad mood, get out of my way, son. You're going to hear some truth and you might not fucking like it. And it's going to steamroll your ass into fucking oblivion. And right now I feel like speaking the truth. Ask me what you will, my friends. Because tonight's the night. Joshua, 11345, $5. Thank you so much. Forgive me if I already asked, but how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? I do not understand the question. About Clyden at the end. He seemed very genuine. I think it was very well written. It was a good redemption kind of scene or two, actually. And I was surprised. I didn't think I would like Clyden after the last thing he said to Topa. I was glad he was gone off the show. But yeah, they really fucking did a bang up job. Now let's see if it sticks. Let's see if he actually has changed. I think he has. I think, I once thought as those people did, everything was in the past tense. Like, he has changed. He realized he could have lost his, his offspring. And no, I think they did a fantastic job. I like Clyde now for the time being, but it's a suspicious like. I'm going to keep my eye on you, motherfucker. Sorry if I'm swearing too much. The Black Trekker. The Orville has to be the best version of Star Trek I've seen on television. What are your thoughts? The best version of Star Trek. No, the best version of Star Trek was Star Trek, and then Star Trek TNG, and then DS9, and then Voyager. So no, it's not the best version of Star Trek. Star Trek is the best version of Star Trek. But yes, the Orville definitely feels very TNG, very Star Trek in its approach and writing and messages. And that's because Seth loves Star Trek. He always has. He wanted to get control of the Star Trek franchise a few years ago, and they told him no. So he made the Orville, and so many similarities. Like, every time I watch an Orville episode, when they're sitting in the briefing room, I'm like, yep, that's the Enterprise debriefing room. Yep, Picard would have said that, Ed. Ed says stuff Picard would, but he adds asshole and bullshit, which Picard, of course, would never do. Picard's a little classier. But I really relate to Ed, because I would be the same way as a captain. It's like, excuse me, sir, but that's bullshit. That's exactly how I would talk. So I love that. But yes, it is very much just a new version of TNG almost. So yes, I know what you're saying. Did I have a drink for that? I don't think I did. But thank you for the super chat. The Black Trekker. Oh, I just read that one. Oh, shit. I just took another drink for a super chat that I thought I just read. Shit, son. All right, moving on. Misha. My wife has a new work schedule. Plus, I've been out of town most Friday nights over the past couple months. Life has been busy, to say the least. Well, busy's good. But I'm glad you're back, and I'm glad you're doing well. And I've watched a few of your videos. I haven't commented on any. I should probably comment. Do you read the comments? Did you notice a comment from Captain Foley or Trekyards? But yeah, I've seen some of your videos. It's amazing to me how you do what you do. That's all I'll say. But yeah, welcome back, Misha. The Cynical Optimist. Pasta, garlic bread, and beers. It is then. Pasta, garlic bread, and beers? Boom. You had me sold at pasta. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Misha, what's wrong with wearing sunglasses? Nothing. Sunglasses are the bomb diggity. Joseph says, wouldn't think I would tear up listening to Clyde. I know, right? It was really well done. Really well written. Beautifully acted. Sylvia during this episode said that Bortus is like her favorite character on this show, just because he's done so well. And Bortus is like Worf, but Bortus is a better parent than Worf, hands down, 100%. Worf's like, excuse me, I have a kid? What? Oh, Alexander, yes. I got him off the ship a while ago. Worf's an awful father, 100%. Borden. It's a cross between Bortus and Gordon. Oh my God. Bortus is not. My question is, now that they renounced their Moclan citizenship, where are they going to do their Gelosia? Can they just Gelosia anywhere? I thought it had to be that cavern. Or that canyon. Misha, my secret, I never wear pants while recording videos. Neither do I. The joke doesn't translate well for the English folk because they're like, pants are underwear. Pants aren't underwear. Pants are pants. What you call trousers are pants. And underwear is underwear. What you call pants is not, it's not the same thing. And you're wrong. You're 100% wrong. The only pants that are similar to underwear are panties. Those are for girls. And they're sexy generally. And this is going into territory I don't want to get into because, my God, it's full of stars. JB says, I made a new high recipe, a Mexican-Japanese fusion dish called fajita ramen. Nice. Got a joke for you guys. Why did Sherlock Holmes go to the Mexican restaurant? Because he was looking for a good case idea. JB. Oh, I read that one. Never mind. Cynical Optimist. The Orville is so good, it can take a character you hated and makes you feel a real gut punch for him in just one scene. Yeah, and then redeem him in the next scene right after with Kelly. Like, well, join us. And then she sits down and he like has a smile on his face. It's like, hell yeah. This wasn't a begrudgingly like come and sit with us just so I can feel better and make you think I like you. It was like, no, you're genuinely happy to be back. So yeah. Harrison Wells, pasta or pasta? Pasta. Oh, it's pasta. Both are correct. And depending how drunk I am or whatever, I'll say both. But it's pasta. Kit 10K, about to leave for work, but thought I'd drop in and say, what's up, Cav? Not too much, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope your job is going well. Cynical Optimist, regarding pants versus underwear, I just got back from Michigan visiting my partner. She and her daughter found it hilarious that I refer to underwear as pants. Yes, because it's fucking hilarious. Just like you call sweaters jumpers. A jumper is not a sweater. A jumper is the thing that a girl wears that's like a one-piece dress type deal, but with pants. It's like a shorts, and like it's got a shorts bottom, and it's got like a overall top. That's jumper. Where the fuck you got the idea that a jumper is a sweater? I don't understand. You're completely 115,000% wrong. Please stop. The Black Trekker. Have you heard anything about the new Stargate television show that's been going to come out? I think that might be the only challenger to the Orville. I haven't heard much about it, if anything. Samuel might know more. He's more, and he's got his ear to the ground of the Stargate world, so, but I haven't heard anything. Laughable Larry, I would agree Bortus isn't as good a parent as you think for keeping his child on the Orville when it's in danger almost every episode. Oh, I would argue that well, you're wrong, but, you know, it's fine. BJ says, I think Samuel made the connection in the KFC live you missed, that if you have underpants, then trousers must be pants. I don't call them underpants, though, so. Kit 10K, job is going well. Just keeps me from watching Trekyards live videos is the only problem. Well, that sucks, my friend. Matt says, what part of Michigan? Kit 10K says, gotta go later. See you, my friend. Be safe. Cynical Optimist, not far from Ann Arbor. JB says, windbreaker is a weird word for clothing. No, it's not, though. It's a thin piece of material. It's not a fucking jacket. It's not a coat. It's a windbreaker. It's literally for when there's a breeze. It's just enough to shield you from the wind. Hence, breaking the wind. Hence, a windbreaker. It 100% makes sense. Don't get into the terms with me because I will shoot you down every goddamn time. There's right and there's wrong. And most of y'all are wrong. Sweaters have been jumpers in the UK since I don't give a shit how long it's been. Doesn't matter. U.S. Navy used the term as well. Perhaps origin is nautical from sailors' clothing. Well, who gives a shit? Doesn't matter how old it is. The fact that you're wrong in the modern day doesn't necessarily be corrected by the fact that it's this fucking old. It doesn't matter. Sorry. New vernacular. Moving on. All right. Nice. I've lived for about 20 years. I lived for about 20 years in Lansing area. Matt, you lived in Michigan and you didn't know me then? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I could have literally drove down and visited you. But no, you got to move to fucking California. Dick. I'm just kidding. I'm in a mood tonight. I love when you call me wrong. Hits that special spot for me. Aw. Anytime, man. Just say something stupid and I'll be there to correct you. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not an asshole. Well, I can be, but I'm not, generally. The cynical optimist. She actually used to live in Lansing for a long time. Know anyone called Leah? It's like, hey, Captain Foley, you're from Canada. Do you know Paul? Yeah, the one Paul we have in Canada. I know him. Hell yeah, bud. JB, windbreaker is another word for ass in my book. That's funny. That's funny. Misha, I'll try to be available more on these nights. I do miss you guys. Not sure why, but I do. Oh, wow, that's funny. Not sure why, dick. Just had a lot of things happen and needed to take care of some family business. No worries, my friend. Usually I do these Orville ones on Thursday night, but I couldn't do it last night, so it's been pushed to tonight. And yeah. Peter Lukaku, $2. Top Gun Maverick live anytime soon? Oh, man. I should. I've only seen it 3 times, though, and the build-up, 30 years, and then another year, and then another year, and it's like, all right, I'm just getting fucking frustrated at this point. Oh, let's watch it. Ah, it was good. Still got a little bit of a, I'll go watch it again. It's like, oh, it's good. It's really good. I like it. It hasn't scratched the itch. I'm just telling you. There's still that itch there. Don't know why. It's not bad. But yeah, I need to do a Top Gun live. I was so excited to do one, and then it's like, I was all the hype I had for it just went away. I don't know why. Joshua, there you go, Sherlock. Very funny that Gordon didn't pick up on the fact that Topa was hitting on him. Would have been funny if he had said I had a wife in another timeline. Yeah. Joshua said, he not you. He not you. What? Misha, just had a phone call. Guy was wanting to buy an illegal shotgun. Welcome to my life. Oof, my dude. Matt Boardman, haha, I know. I'm so disappointed that I got to know you guys after I moved to California. Well, then move back to Michigan, bitch. Megan Bruns, when in England, use the Queen's English. When home, speak normally. That's what I did. Jolly good. Hip, hip, cheerio. Yeah, I mean, there's a few times I'll use an Englishism, just because I've heard it a lot from Samuel, and I just don't want to annoy him, because some things I say he like argues with me with, and I just think it's funny most of the time, but sometimes I'm in a mood where I don't want to argue with him, so I'll just use an Englishism, just so that he doesn't bat an eye. But, yeah, I can't think of a particular instance of that right now, but I'll just argue with everybody if they say something that's just wrong, it's flat out wrong. I'll be like, you're an idiot. So here's how it's supposed to be done. Because, you know, Canadians are the superior country, I gotta say. We're the superior people on this planet. I mean, England, they think they're the best because they're English, you know? They fucking, the sun never sets on the English Empire. Yeah. But we got America right next door. And yeah, America has its problems, but America's also pretty great. Just saying. We inherited our Englishisms and our Americanisms to form Canadian. And Canadian is fucking superior. Takes the two, arguably, I don't want to say the two best countries in the world, because America, sorry guys, but you're not one of the best countries in the world. You are for certain reasons. Oh, we're hitting the whole thing here. Anyway, Canada's better. I'll leave it at that. End of discussion. Moving on now. LOL, that's actually my name in real life. What is your name in real life? Oh, Lee? Is it Lee? Lee or Leah? Leah. Your name is Leah? Harrison Wells, data or data? What's the difference? One's my favorite, the other one's my name, the other is not. I know. Best seen Tomcat. Yes, I made the argument that movie, Top Gun, is like an hour and a half too long. All it needs is that F-14 scene at the end and the opening sequence, which arguably, and Matt's here, I don't want to be mean, and I'm not being mean, Matt, I'm just joking, just for the record, so you don't get upset. But that opening scene, being exactly the same as the first one, but with F-18s, is like I said, the C or the D squad at a strip club on Tuesday afternoon. You know you're not getting the top grade material. Seeing the F-18s compared to the F-14s. The F-14s, they're the Friday night, Saturday night girls, you know what I'm saying? So, I apologize. R.G. Merkel. I've seen Maverick 5 times, and I won't apologize for that. You shouldn't. I'll probably see it a shit ton more. I loved it. I'm going to see it. I've seen the fucking Top Gun over 150 times easily. So, JB, I think what is missing from Top Gun Maverick is a gratuitous 1980s penis shot. They had one of those in the first one, right? They did not. You've been watching the wrong Top Gun. You downloaded the wrong Top Gun. Matt Boardman, man, after spending a week in St. Louis with 37 degrees and 51% humidity, I've gotten used to my no humidity in LA. Must be nice, bastard. Trekyards, Canada has nice maple syrup. Does it, though? R.G. Merkel, I'm American, so let's fight. Sounds accurate. Matt Boardman, no, the U.S. has been found wanting for a number of years, sadly, despite what we do to fool ourselves with. It's true, it's true. Affable Larry, it all makes sense now. I always knew you were a superior captain. It is true. Welcome to my world. I know you were kidding, Markel. Oh, maybe I haven't got there yet. Sorry. Captain Casey Stewart, would you say Canada is more Americanized or Englandized? Or Canadianized? You know, it makes no fucking sense to me. We have a far superior payment method. It's called Interact. Sorry. Got a card. You have to pay for something. You tap the machine and move. You're done. Get the fuck out. And go down to America. Every place I stop at is different. One place is like tap your card. Okay, I tapped it. Okay, cool. Next place is like you need to insert your card. Okay, you insert your card, do the code. Cool. You can do that as well. Next place is you need to swipe your card. We don't swipe our debit cards, and when they do, they usually don't work because we've mastered the art of paying for things, I guess. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you guys. You think you're the best country in the world. You're not. Anyway, swipe. Can't read card. Swipe, can't read card. Swipe, can't read card. Swipe. Oh, that worked. What the fuck? And then, you know, and then the other option, you go to another place, it's like, I want to pay, and they take your fucking card and leave. You're like, you realize that was a debit card, right? Yes, it's a debit Visa, which means it acts like a credit card. They take your card from you to some fucking back room somewhere, probably fucking swiping the numbers, and then bring you your receipt. It's not the 1960s, guys. It's not how things work. Even credit cards here are tap. they bring a machine to the table, so you hold your card the entire time. It's tap. It's paid for. Don't even have to sign. It's the odd time you might need to sign something, but we're Canadianized. I don't think we're either Englandized or Americanized. I don't know if that answers your question, but I fucking hate driving down to the States. I have an American bank account through my RBC, which is Royal Bank of Canada, but there's a American version of that, so I have cross-border, so I can just transfer money from my regular account to my cross-border account, and then I have like a American debit card, but it's also a debit Visa, so it acts as a Visa card as well. So I use that when I go on trips down to the States, but even then, it's every fucking place is different. Get your shit together. It should all be tap, 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 tap. It's a real pet peeve of mine. RG Merkel, the F-18 just doesn't have the screen presence like the F-14 does. The Final Countdown was proof of that. Yes, you're absolutely right. The F-14 is far superior. Anyway, Jonathan Bell, I absolutely loved the constant mobile card payment system when I visited Montreal a few years ago. The consistent mobile card, yes, thank you. BJ, actually I have not signed for a debit credit card in a long time. Most stores are now using the same system. Yeah, but do you tap it or do you have to insert it and do the code? A lot of times my chip cards are older, so one of them 50% of the time won't tap because there's a problem with the chip. I need to get the card replaced. So if the tap doesn't work, you do insert it, you do the code. But I need to get a new card. That's the only problem with that. So what the fuck does this have to do with the Orville? Midnight Blue. Nothing. Welcome to the Hangout, guys. Cap likes to tap, yeah, so. Yes, some places in the U.S. is tap, insert, swipe, or cash only. You have cash only. You have a place that says, we'll accept checks. And you spell checks wrong, by the way. Checks is not spelled C-H-E-C-K-S. That's a check, like a check mark. And checks would be plural. Multiple check marks would be checks. A fucking check with money is C-H-E-Q-U-E. Check. Not check. Anyway. Midnight Blue is pretty good. It's a pretty good episode. Number 8, so I think there's only 2 more episodes left in this season. And yeah, let's try to change the topic there. Peter Lukaku, $5. That's the wrong. So, da da dee la dee da dee la dee la da bong. I don't know what that means. But drink. Oh yes. Oh, that's the other fucking thing. You go to a gas station here, you insert your card, put in your code, select how much gas you want, up to like $200. You can authorize $200 instantly. Pull your card out when it gets authorized, put it in your fucking wallet, pump the gas, and if you only need $20 in gas, you got pre-authorized for $200, get $20. As soon as it clicks off, it charges your card $20. That's it, done. You just get in your car and move away, move on. But when I drive down to the States, pull up to a gas pump, it's got a fucking card thing on it, doesn't work. Okay, whatever. Some might not even have a gas card thing. They want me to go into the building, so I go into the building. How much would you like to put in your car? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm filling it up. So, fucking, I don't know, let's say 80. Okay, so they charge the card 80. It's like, okay. And then you go out and pump the gas. It comes to like $56. You're like, okay, well, fuck. You gotta go back in the store for them to hand you a thing a receipt that says that they credited the other amount back to your card. Just put pay stations at the pump. So I don't have to go in and look at your ugly fucking face and deal with you. And I don't have to go in and fucking psychically analyze my gas tank. I'm gonna need $61.80. Just round it up to $62, okay? Yeah, that's how much gas it's gonna take to. I don't fucking know how much it's gonna take to fill it up. Matt, yeah, probably in California, but I was going through buttfuck Idaho or buttfuck Michigan or buttfuck wherever the fuck I was on my way to Louisville. Most of them places had it, honestly. So good. You guys are getting better. You're getting there. It's a good boys. But you're not there yet. On the way back, though, one place was like I had to go in. And it's like, I don't fucking want to deal with people right now. Anyway. Let the international conflict begin. Yes. Hover over that button, boys. That fire button. Because Canada's pissing you off today. Matt Boardman, blah to your French spelling of chess. Don't even insult me with saying it's French spelling. It is the Canadian proper way to spell checks. Labor or labor. Both are acceptable. Matt Boardman, so something like that I thought was a little simple, but I loved it. It was that Kelly didn't make the jump across the rock ledge there. It was great to see that she wasn't a superhero. Yes, but that fall would have resulted in a fuckload more than just a torn ligament. Would have been bruising, probably a fracture of some kind, maybe a dislocated shoulder, maybe a broken rib, bruised rib at the very least. Did you see that fall? That was bullshit. Harrison Wells, it's a checkbook, not a checkbook. Well, you're wrong. So, Misha, $5. Think the F-18 isn't as nice as the F-14? Just imagine if they used F-35s instead. Well, that would have been awful. Yes, the F-18 is nice enough that it was all right to look at for a movie, but needed more F-14 love. And the F-14 stuff was fucking great in that movie, so. Megan, the thing about the Tomcat is it's really intimidating, like a Romulan to Deridex. Makes the enemy say, oh crap. Matt Borman, all the gas stations I go to have pay stations. I never have to go inside to pay for gas. I know. I fucking don't either. No matter where I go in Canada. Everywhere in Canada I've gone. Don't have to do that. Just pay at the pump. But fucking the States. Even one place when I was driving down to Chicago, I stopped at a place, pulled in, tried to use the fucking pump thing. It wasn't working. The payment thing. So I'm like, fuck this. Went across the street to like a Shell, I think it was. And boom, there's worked right away. So it's like, and it wasn't just one pump at the one place. It was like two that I tried. Neither one worked. And I was just fucking annoyed. And I hate stopping for gas in the States because it's bullshit. I have no issues getting petrol at the local filling court. We pay at the pump. Good. You visit third world America. I don't, though. This is all off the interstate. Or off I-65 or off I-70. I don't fucking know the number. I don't give a shit. This was on the way down to Louisville. Also, another time I went to Chicago. There's a shit right off the fucking highway. Like, literally. Take the off-ramp, there's food, there's gas to get back on the highway. So I don't go to buttfuck Idaho. I don't go to 18 Cracklebum Lane in buttfuck Idaho or whatever. I don't know. I don't go to the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm on the highway. Get your shit together. Anyway, your first mistake was thinking it would be fun to drive through the Midwest and go to the South. I'd never done that. Never driven through the Midwest, I don't think. Louisville's the farthest I've driven that way, I guess. I wouldn't call that the Midwest. When I said buttfuck Idaho, that was a joke. That's just like literally nowhere. I didn't really mean Idaho. I've never driven or been to Idaho because I ain't a hoe. Can't remember the last time they showed a child getting tortured on TV. Well, I wouldn't call it torture, really. Matt Boardman. So the split throttle maneuver that happened in Top Gun Maverick, yes, was a suggestion we got from one of the Top Gun pilots. I freaking love that moment in the movie. Yeah, and I didn't notice it the first time I watched the movie. I noticed that split throttle maneuver in the second time I watched it. I was like, that is fucking awesome. I don't know what happened the first time. I might have been talking to Sylvia. I don't know, but I missed it the first time. Second time, it's beautiful, my friend. Actually very tired of the oops. I broke myself in science fiction TV. Harrison Wells, a real fighter pilot, said that the CGI Tomcat was more realistic than the real F-18 in Top Gun 2. I'm gonna kill my kid. That's what I'm gonna do. Every gas station by me has pay at the pump. Usually only see inside payments in rural areas. But I don't use the pump pay because they charge extra until it clears. Well, that's fucking stupid, too. They don't do that here. Matt Boardman, sadly, all of what you drove through is considered the Midwest. Oh, well. Then I drove through the Midwest, so I apologize. R.G. Markel, hey, I live in the Midwest, love it here. Moved to other states and always move back. Just my home. Yeah. BJ says, like the Federation Council in Star Trek V, the Union Starfleet plays too big a visible role in the politics and diplomacy. You don't see generations admirals sitting in Congress Security Council. Okay. Misha, I don't know how I am going to show any Star Trek ship love now, or rather even know what new ships look like. Blah. Oh, that's a good point, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I would be so mad if I were you. BJ Tehran, furthest west I've been in America is Buffalo. So perhaps it gets primitive beyond that in the I-90. I don't know. JB, I think I'm going to watch Sense8 with the rest of my buzz this evening. Good night, Cap. What is Sense8? Harrison Wells, Return of Quiet. Yeah. Matt Boardman, I'd love to know who that was because that's silly. The F-14 was great, but better than the real thing? That's interesting. Because it's an F-14. It could be a fucking 8-bit fucking 120 pixel F-14. It would still look better than any high-resolution F-18. Or real-life F-18. Because it's an F-14. F-14s are the shit. Peter the Cocko, $10. Any thoughts on Comic-Con so far? Any cool stuff coming out? Dungeons and Dragons looks amazing. Dungeons and Dragons does look good. But I have no other thoughts because I haven't really heard much from Comic-Con yet, so. Come here. Come on, up. Listen, you walking around with your clickety little claws. You need your nails trimmed. Every time you walk around, it's like clickety, 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 clickety. You sound like a fucking train. I know. I'm giving you static. Because you're just annoying me. Come here. Want to come up on my lap? Come here. Oh, there she is. She's like, no, I'll be on camera here. I don't want to get on your lip. I'm going to get your nose. I'm going to boop it. I'm going to boop you on your nose. Boop. Precious, everybody. Isn't she precious? Harrison Wells. He was a real Tomcat pilot and has flown an F-18. Ooh. Single Optimist. About the only plane arguably just as beautiful as the F-14 to me was the B-2 bomber. Totally different category, but yes, very nice looking plane. Misha, yeah, not exactly happy. Was looking forward to more Romulan ships. Well, there's more Romulan ships in Strange New Worlds last episode, which you'll probably never quote-unquote see. Also, hate to break it to you guys, Picard Season 3, it's going to be full of new ships. Sorry. I don't hate to break that to everybody. I hate to break that to you, Misha. There's a shit ton of new ships in Picard Season 3 and some fantastic designs. So, I don't know what you're going to do, my friend. I don't think descriptive audio or whatever it's called is going to do them justice. A new ship appeared. It is sleek and sexy and looks like a ship. Like, I don't know how that works. In case you guys, everybody else doesn't know, Misha is blind. So that's how he saw Star Trek ships. He bought the Eagle Moss one and he could feel the features on it. So, dude, that sucks. Peter the Kako, I hope season 3 of Picard doesn't shit the bed. It absolutely 100%. You have my word and my promise it will not. It is mwah, chef's kiss excellent, I'm sure. Got a message from somebody last night who knows quite a bit and is a pretty popular person on Twitter and things. And they said they let me know a lot of information on it. And so I know a lot about season 3 now, even though I already did know a lot-ish. It's going to be great. I've been saying that for a while now. Go back and watch my videos. I've been saying that season 3 is going to be off the chain for a while, and I still maintain that 100%. So, Harrison Wells, I like the P-51 and the P-38 myself, as well as the Tomcat. P-51 and P-38 are both great. I love the P-51. It's my favorite, like, World War II plane. Joseph says, new ships coming. Hope someone steps up for Eagle Moss. Yeah, I hope somebody, saves them, like, or buys them or something. Kind of like what happened with Loot Crate. Another company bought it and continued to do them. And I think that'd be great if that could happen to Eagle Moss. So that's why I've been hesitant to talk about Eagle Moss, because I'm not sure if that's happening or what's on the horizon that way. So, Jonathan Bell, Sense8 is a Netflix sci-fi show from the Wachowskis and JMS. Worth a watch. Today's Friday. So that means after this live, I'm going to be watching For All Mankind. And yeah, I'm going to watch For All Mankind after this. Well, Picard making a deal with Star Trek Online saved them. Nope. But okay. Anyhow, so yeah, Midnight Blue was a good episode. It is episode 8 though, so we got 9 and 10. I think there's only 10 episodes in season 3 of Orville. Orville has been hitting it out of the park consistently since it started, and season 3 in particular. They know how to do their social commentary, I gotta say, and I really hope the rumors I've been hearing that it's been renewed for a 4th season are true, because I need more Orville in my life, for sure. Harrison Wells, is Eagle Moss not doing Star Trek or anything anymore? They're not doing anything. They're going out of business. So they're not doing anything. It's not just Star Trek. It's not like they just lost the Star Trek license. They're not doing anything anymore. Unless somebody comes along and scoops them up. But yeah, that's kind of a shit situation. Guys, this is a reminder to hit that like button. This is a second reminder to hit that like button in case you missed the first time. Hit that like button, everybody. That's a third one, because you're special. I could get another $5. Another $5 to close out would be amazing. So a $5 super chat from somebody would be an amazing number to end out on. It's been a good one for super chats. I still didn't finish my drink, though. I think what needs to happen is I need to do a 4 or 5 hour Trekyards just myself, where you get me drunk, because trust me, when I'm drunk I can get funny, and not be interrupted by Samuel. So I need to do one of those one time. Would you guys tune in for a Trekyards Cup and Foley stream? Let me know. Peter says, whatever happened to the $3,000 Enterprise build? Everybody bailed. Every builder bailed online. Well, Rob Burnett, who I was talking to last night, He's got 60 of the shipments for that. I'm not sure how many there were supposed to be, if it was 80 or 120. But yeah, most people are never going to finish that ship. And I called it when it happened. I'm like, when that ship came out, I'm like, I don't want to get this because it probably won't ever be finished. I'm like, it's Eagle Moss, you know. I think they'll be around long enough to complete it. So I requested it a few times and never actually got it because in Canada, and they didn't initially ship to Canada. It was an issue. And I'm glad I didn't start it, because to have a half-finished Enterprise D like that's that big would piss me off. So, RG Merkel, $5. Here you go. Thank you so much, RG. And Peter Lukaku, $10 nightcap. Thank you very much, Peter. Let me know when you're coming to London. Maybe we'll hook up. Go out and have a drink or something. And same with you, Cynical Optimist. I think is the one that's moving to Windsor. Stay in touch. Maybe we'll meet up and hang out at some point. So, anyway, guys, a great episode of the Orville as always. It was an hour and 25 minutes, so one of the longest ones of this season, and it really delivered. And to make Clyden likable again, I don't know, man. That's hard work. So. Cynical Optimist, what's your favorite pasta dish, Captain? I'm a big fan of lasagna with ricotta cheese. It has to have ricotta cheese. Or an Alfredo. Anything with an Alfredo sauce. I love the white sauce pasta. But honestly, pasta, anything is good. I fucking love all pasta. But lasagna and Alfredo white sauce, something, are generally my favorites. So. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a great night, and I will see you guys in the future.